Hey guys, we're going to do a lot more gematria to prove the holiness of the Bible. With English, this is going to be our cipher 1 through 7, then 6 through 1, then 1 through 7 again, and 6 through 1, which equals 26. Um, Now, what's interesting is that you could see this Bible verse. So, God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. Now, when you add up these words, or add up these letters, it equals 315. What is 315? The exact number of all the zodiac signs added up. Aquarius is 34, Pisces and Capricorn are 28. You just add up every single one and it equals 315. And it's no coincidence that it's during a verse that talks about God creating us in his own image using the zodiacal archetypes. Okay, this is some mind blowing stuff. And also, Zodiac itself equals 16. And so let's just add up the first 16 digits of pi spelled out. Once again, it equals 315, which reveals the zodiac. Because 315 is all the zodiac signs added up. So zodiac as 16 hides, using pi as a cipher, pi in our cipher as the formulas, the amount of the zodiac's value itself. I mean, you see how it just goes back and forth. Everything confirms everything else. You probably notice right here, the Star of David picture I have, it hides every Hebrew letter in it. Everything is hidden within everything else. And in astrology, if you know your time of birth, you can know your ascendant and your houses. My sun is in the 12th house, which means I just love to find the hidden, deep mysticism things within reality, okay? So let's just keep going. So yeah, be sure to get this cipher from Marty Leeds 33. Anyway, let's do some Hebrew. The gematria of Genesis 1 is 2701, if you add up all the letters in Hebrew. And then of Genesis 1-2 is 3546. Now add those two together, 2701 plus 3546. You get 6247. What is Genesis 1-3? 813. 813 is the 6247 is the 813th prime number. Okay, I mean, yeah, it might be coincidental, but if you've seen the hours of my videos and Marty Leeds, it becomes holy. After a certain amount of time, your brain cannot just be like, every single thing is coincidence, okay? When we look for word 31415, which is pi, in a Bible code calculator, we get to the word moshzar, which means to weave, woven, or twisted in Exodus 28:15. That means that the value of pi and other numbers are woven into the Bible text in many different ways. And I'll even show you some more stuff right now, okay? So there's many different ways to find the same universal values. Look at this. What is God? Okay, listen. What is God times 1 year? God is 86 Elohim, and 1 year is 365.2422 days. That equals pi. All right, so let's do pi. What is God times pi? 86 Elohim times 3.141, 2701, or 270.1. And what was that again? Genesis 1. Genesis 1 has a value of 2701. So God times a year equals pi, and God times pi equals Genesis 1. That's simple. And yes, we can move the decimals around because in gematria it's just the numerical order that counts, okay? Ugh, and it's really that simple, y'all. It's not even that complicated, and that's why it's so hard to find sometimes when it's right in your face. Let's find pi again in Matthew 20 and 5. There's 50 letters in Matthew 20 and 5, so what's the value? 6283. Let's just multiply those together. 31415. Pi within 5 digits, not counting the decimal point. Okay, and Matthew 20 and 5 just happens to have the only word in the whole Bible that equals 2701, which is once again Genesis 1:1. It's all interwoven. So Matthew 25 has the one word that equals the whole entire value of the first verse of the Bible and pi within it. the number of letters times its gematria equals 314150. All right, this stuff gets crazier and crazier. And here's something I've already shown before, but let's just, just try and ingrain how easy it is in your mind. Yeah, this part's in Swedish or German, my bad. But it's just a great picture. How many letters in Genesis 1:1? 28. How many words? 7. So with the 28 letters, do 28 times the value of those letters, the top bar, and then divided by the 7 words times the value of those words. 3.1415 once again. Okay, do the same thing with John 1:1, and then you get alpha 2.718. Okay, which is the fine structure constant. Sorry. In other words, 1 divided by 137. It's all, anyway, that's a whole other thing. Just look at the formula. The number of words times the value of those words divided by the number of letters. See, even I get it mixed up. Number of letters times the value of those letters divided by the number of words times the value of those words. You get pi. Just tell that to a skeptic. Just memorize the formula, and then you'll never have to think ever again, because it'll just be in the back of your mind, like Jim Brown, All right, let's do one more. The first time 5 itself occurs in the sequence of 5, this is the square root of 5. 2.23606, blah, 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 okay? This is the square root of pi, a very weird number. The number itself, 5, appears at the 37th interval. Sorry, I'm a big mumbler because Mercury's up in Virgo. Mercury rules Virgo, and that's all about thinking. All right, the first 5 are 37, 45, 50, 52, and 64. Okay, that's 248, which equals Abraham. But anyway, listen to this. 37 is a star number. 64 is something else, which is, well, the chromosomes and DNA and all that stuff. But what is 37 times 64? Jesus Christ. Right here, 2368. Okay? That's extremely significant. I mean, the 5th age is when it's all going to end, okay? And then we find in the square root of 5, we don't find 5 until the 37th position in that digit, in those digits, and then the 5th 5 is at 64. So it's just telling us to do something with these numbers. And what do we do when we do? We find God, Jesus Christ. When we find Abraham, we find the exact numerical values of significant features of our Holy Bible. And it goes on, and it's never going to stop, and it'll never get boring, because there's always something new to find in the Bible. If you're not just worrying about the moral stories of it all, you can get deeper. And this is it.